Welcome to challenge number 4 in the Battle of Chefs Africa. Today's thrilling challenge, the mystery box. Teams must craft a 3-course meal. And this is the first group challenge. I'm your host, Patience Mapando, and I am thrilled to bring you to the battlefield. But first, let's meet our esteemed judges. We have Chef Nasreen Pilani and Famida Daud Ali, who is the founder of the Battle of Chefs Africa and Family Food Festival.
Morning, everybody. Before we get to today's challenge, we have a message from Chef Pilani here. She has a few words to tell you.
Good morning, everybody. So I know we are 2 groups of people in here. We have people that have formally trained as chefs, and we have people that have self-taught themselves. We have 2 groups here. So I'm going to mention the ones that are formally trained, but when you go through college, one thing that you are taught is to clean as you go. Right. And then we also have professionals here that are actually working in restaurants, and some are running their own food joints. We know the concept of being able to be economic, or at least not economic, but take care of the ingredients you have. Yeah? Because I have seen a lot of wastage. Yes. We have a lot of wastage, and we are taught that wastage, if you're running a restaurant, that just brings you to costs a lot of money. Yes? Yes. So please, I would like you today to make sure that, number 1, you clean as you go. We've had people like, seriously, you can't even close your bottle of water. You know, you use your water, close it. You know, it's simple things like that I've been watching from yesterday. And then we're collecting our spices. Just be able to know that we're putting them back and they're clean and put in order. Am I making myself clear? Yeah? And that's the most important thing that we have today.
Today's challenge, this is your first team challenge. We had 4 winners yesterday that picked their groups. You will have 55 minutes to create a 3-course meal. 55 minutes. Nothing more. The winning team will get to enjoy free pizza. While the bottom 3 teams will have to battle it out, as 2 of you will be eliminated. Contestants, your time starts now. Good luck. Nancy, how's it going? How are you and your team working together? You work very well?
Yes.
Would you say there's someone who's slacking?
No?
No?
Nothing.
Okay,
I picked well.
You picked well? Okay, I'm happy about that. Adam, Adam, how are we doing?
We're doing well for now.
For now?
We're hoping to
How's the team working together?
We're doing really well. I think what we did yesterday is we sort of like established a new account.
Who's doing well?
So we sort of like divided from there. We said what we would do is we would start off with each person being 2 people in each chaos, but we'll still like jump and help around. So
Okay.
at the moment I have curry paste being cooked. I have guy.
How are you doing on time?
We're doing okay. I think we should be ready at the opening by all hopes that the cheesecake gets in time.
15 minutes to go. Hello, where is your team leader? How's it going?
It's doing fantastic.
How do you guys feel you're working together?
Like a well-oiled machine. But actually done it.
You're done? Oh, wow, that's amazing. Okay. How do we feel? Calm but nervous? That's good. That's good. Are you happy with your team?
Yes, I'm happy with you.
You don't feel like anybody's slacking behind? That everybody was able to put in their elements into these dishes?
Everything.
Okay, wonderful. Good luck.
The contestants have 5 more minutes, about 4 minutes, and now we're going to see what the judges think about this. Hello, judge. Hello, patience. And our other judge, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. So, we have about 4 minutes. How well do you think the teams are working together?
I'm actually very happy. All the team leaders that I've spoken to seem very happy with the teams that they chose. And everybody seems to have strategized and everyone was given a specific role to play within the team. So I feel like they're working very well together. But it all comes down to what they present to us. I want to be able to see a little bit of everybody in those dishes and not certain just one person. Yeah, just one person's taste there and one person's idea. I want to see how well they work together and how well they actually put their ideas on a
Amazing. And Chef Nasreen, you had something to tell the chefs later on, but I saw you go in, earlier on rather, and I saw you go in, you were observing what they were doing. Are they listening to you? Are they cleaning as they're going?
Yes, they are. I'm just looking at one chef now that was just finishing his cleaning up. And I do realize, and I'm also giving them a bit of space because I think they still haven't gotten the grasp of working under pressure. So I'm giving them a little bit of a leeway, but I will also still speak to them that they will do it. I can see, so I'm giving them a chance to see after they've finished this pressure, are they going to clean up after that? So I'm waiting for that particular moment because if they leave it then I will know that no, I think. So I'm giving them that.
Okay, so Mimra, tell us what your team has presented.
My team and I mixed vegetarian fusion. We have mixed continental plus and Indian fusion. I did this to accommodate all the ideas together. Yes, so I supported them in their ideas. For the starter, we have vegetable quesadilla with velouté of spinach velouté, and pickled vegetables. For those who want spicy and fresh touch in the mouth. And then for our main course, we went with surf and turf. It is beef fillet, soft, medium rare. And then we have polenta, stir-fried vegetables, and fried and well-marinated and fried prawns with carrot puree. And there's for dessert we have strawberry fini.
Okay, are you happy with the dishes presented here today?
Yes, I am. I'm confident with it.
How well did you guys work together?
To be honest, there was a bit of disagreement in the main course and the final main course that we were to prepare. Gladly, there was no criticism in the dessert, and for us to agree on a vegetable for these things to balance, it was a bit of a criticism, but I managed to converse them and make it work.
Okay, so one of the things I really wanted to see today is how we were going to get everybody's flavors in here. And when you came and you were explaining that this is 3 completely different types of cuisines in front of me, and I was trying to figure out if it would work, go step by step. And then definitely, I'm really happy about the fact that you said we tried to incorporate every single person's strengths in these dishes, and I can see it. I see Stephanie over here. I see Florian here. I see Sarah in here. I see Gabrielle, and I see everybody. I'm really happy with that. Thank you. Well, well done.
How do you feel being a team leader?
I've been nervous since yesterday.
Do you feel like you delegated very well?
Yes. Actually, I feel like we did great as a team.
So tell us about what you presented.
Flat de royale at the starter with crispy rice and pumpkin rice with chicken tikka and apple crumble. We mixed a little bit of Asian Indian and a little bit of African Jamaican.
Either touch. And then, let me just say, I tell this, I think, to a lot of people that I know. The only liver I will eat is my husband. Because I feel like he's the only one that knows how to prepare it.
Okay.
But I feel like today he has come to shine.
But yes, then.
I absolutely love the flavors of this. Thank you for
Very nice.
that. I'm willing to forget about the oil spilling everywhere. Please, let it be. I would love my husband's try. Get you? Absolutely amazing stuff. I don't think I can wait until the end again. This is amazing. So I don't know. The curry is just, it's smooth. It's not your typical curry. I like
Leaning towards Thai.
exactly. I love our flavors. And the way your rice is cooked perfectly, if you have your rice separately, it has its own flavor. And then the moment you eat it with the curry as well, it brings the curry like, it lifts it up.
Yeah.
You guys are on fire. You need a team name. Absolutely amazing. Fire. Just so perfect. The custard Nice and smooth, not too sweet. The crumble.
And what I like about it is you've crumbed the crumble. It hasn't gone soggy with the apple.
Yeah.
It's still crumbling. You know, sometimes the apple and the crumble gets soggy at some point. You did the apple very well, so the crumble didn't soak through, but also has enough juice inside.
Nancy, how do you feel?
Trying to feel very confident about
Are you happy with your team? Yes. And how everybody worked together?
very happy.
Are you all happy with the dishes? Yes. Okay, tell us what you present.
For starters, we have a pork cocktail in a white cream sauce. It's got fish sauce with that too. We have the sweet potato chips and lemon wedges just for the taste story. And then for starter, we have a pizza
Okay.
topped with goat meat. Finely chopped goat meat. It's been smoked with a brinjal sauce as a base, a bit of garlic, kambuzi, and instead of putting olives or pickles, we actually put mango pickle.
And the dessert?
We also have, on the toppings, we also have, instead of putting the spinach, we put bomongwe, because it's the Malawian spinach.
Well done.
Yes, and then here we have a muffin. It's almond nut muffin with a chocolate sauce.
Really interesting. I really love the idea of you using local ingredients in this.
My team, we all use local things. I think we agreed on that from get-go, so I was very happy with that.
Do you feel like everybody had an input in these dishes?
Yes, you can tell. I think you can tell which is whose. Yes. In fact, in one dish, I think everyone played a role in one dish. Like the mains, everyone. Same for the starter, and everyone pitched in.
I like the tanginess of the prawn cocktail. I like the chili that went in. It gives it a different twist.
Yeah.
And then the fact that the prawns were actually crisply done. A nice
We
crispy
didn't soak in the...
They didn't soak in, and it's a nice prawn cocktail. So when you mentioned all those nuts and all the things that went into muffin, I was expecting this very dense muffin, and it actually is not
Very
dense
and fluffy.
It's very nice and light. So your muffin is nice. All the nuts you mentioned, you even mentioned coconut. But I can taste the nuts because I'm chewing them. But other than that, I'm just tasting the almond. If the almond was just a tad less this.
Yeah, it's over the moment you eat it together with the chocolate, with the nuts, everything, so you just get almond flavor. But I'm happy that it turned out to it's nice and fluffy. I love the pizza. I was a bit worried because I felt like it had a lot of element at the top, but then biting into it, you actually get a little bit of everything. You get the meat, and then you get the peppers, and then the veggies, the aubergine, the bread. I was able to get everything. I'm not so happy with the chili. Okay. I don't feel like it's necessary, so I won't even judge it. But the pizza itself, well done, and I liked how I'm normally not a big fan for the thick dough, but I like this very well. Well done on presentation, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
Okay. Obviously, it's always a challenge working with new people in a round where you're just thrown together the first time. We don't really know each other. It's a new kitchen, but I think we all did really well. We pulled together. Everyone pulled their weight. No one was slacking off. And in times that anyone was free and finished with their task, they were always stepping forward to help. And I think we did a good job.
Everybody was able to infuse their
So what we did yesterday is when we sat down, we saw that in our group, 3 of the 5 of us have a background in Indian and Asian food. So we just decided that as a team, we all spoke about it at length, and we decided we were going to go with something that had an Asian fusion theme running through our menu, so that through each dish you have flavors from Thailand, flavors from India, which is the tandoori and the spice on the chicken. You've got flavors from, again, Asia with the lime and the chili syrup on the cheesecake. So each course also has a topping of toasted rice. It's a technique I learned while I was studying in Thailand, and I feel like it just brings a cohesion across all the dishes, hopefully.
Sure.
It's up to you, you can steal it.
And were you
Let's do it.
happy going with the Asian fusion?
Time at work.
You were?
The city.
How was Adam as a team leader?
No, it's one what? Or is up to you.
Then
It's like I say goodbye.
we have it's a very light start. It kind of
Warms you up to the
exactly. It wants like, okay, what's next now? So that's how I'm feeling.
So with the main, what we did is we wanted to do duck breast, but the duck was a bit lean. So what we did is we took a chicken breast and we wrapped it in the duck skin after seasoning before frying. So you should have a bit of the duck fat rendered into the flavor as well.
The duck skin is perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked.
Quite nice and top. That's over there.
Yeah.
I really worry that this hasn't set, unfortunately.
We know.
My just on the edge. It's gone. We tried, guys. We tried.
We won't judge you on the setting. We'll judge you on the taste.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I hate the things like so.
What I love about it is
You know.
the passion fruit coming through. I think that's my favorite thing. I don't usually like the usual lemon cheesesteak, no.
And this is different.
The fact that the way the passion fruit comes through, it almost feels like it's not a cheesecake. You're going towards like a custardy. Exactly.
The milk is so strong. I got
But it should be cooked enough. Canned enough, unfortunately, but should still give you that nice lemon flavor as well. Lime, actually.
It's actually perfect. It still has that tanginess and then the sweetness when it's pulled away through. Okay.
It's not our usual cheesecake, and that's what I like about it. It's a nice cheesecake.
Thank you very much.
Technology. Yeah, you just start in this not so much when it's down.
Would have been amazing to accept.
I know.
Can we set it?
Next round.
Well done, guys. Absolutely amazing. And so we're
Well done.
How do you feel the teams did today?
I think they did very well. They worked together very well. They brought together some really good tasting dishes. It's so hard for me to even say who's number 1 and who's number 2 and who's number 3, because everything was just so well put together.
Everything was amazing. It was different. And I liked how every team tried to incorporate everybody's cooking style.
Yes, yes.
Of course, there's definitely a few dishes for me that could have just had an extra push. But overall, I think they worked very well together as their first team challenge, and
Yes.
they all have very different cooking styles. But I think I definitely know who my winner is. There was definitely a group that just stood out, and I'm happy about that. They were very different.
Before I mention the winners of this challenge, Chef had a challenge of her own going on. So she also would like to mention who the winner of that challenge was. Go ahead.
So we discussed earlier on about cleaning as you go, about looking after your ingredients. So the team that actually followed everything, I watched you. I'll go with the team that, because the team that followed, I don't have much to say. They followed, they're fine. But the team that actually left the huge mess and did not clean up. So earlier on when we sat and we thought you're not cleaning as you go along, we thought, oh, they'll do it after they finished because maybe now they're under pressure and everything, but now they finished the dishes, they'll do the cleaning up. And they still didn't. They left the room in the mess that they had in the process and after the process. And that's the team, was here, Team Nancy. Team Nancy. Your team, this one.
Yes.
Your team was the dirtiest team. Team Subongiri. You were the cleanest team. And the two teams in the back, you cleaned up your mess. So Team Sibongile didn't just tidy up, they literally wiped the tables as well and kept them clean. So you two at the back literally tidied up. So well done, you did the tidying.
Okay, first of all, well done, everybody. It was a really tight challenge. We had amazing dishes. I think for me, the number one thing I wanted to see is how the team leaders would work, if they would lead their teams, and if they would take into consideration everybody's little strengths and use them in those dishes. So I was really happy that I saw a lot of elements that just by looking at them, I was able to tell that, like, this came from this person in the team, this came from this person in the team. So I was really impressed. Thank you very much for working together. But we can only have one winner. Three of the teams will be competing to save themselves from a double elimination. One team will be safe. I will start with the bottom team. Don't get me wrong, as much as the dishes were perfect, other dishes were just better. We looked at the flavors. We looked at how you incorporated everybody's cooking style in those dishes. And we also looked at presentation. And mainly how much time you took to create something. Was it just
a simple dish that you were trying to play it safe? Did you try to do something different? So we looked at all the factors in the dishes.
But that's a good. It's a great thing.
We have third place, we have a tie in second, and we have the winners. Third place, Team Nancy. You're one of the teams that will be battling it out. The two teams in second. As much as you will also be battling it out, but I think you should really be proud of yourselves for the dishes that you presented. And the two teams are? Team Chimwemwe? Team Adam. Our winners?
Team Sibongo.
Well done. Your dishes just had that extra. Oh, well done. Well done. Well done. Absolutely amazing. Each dish just presented something different, a unique taste, a unique flavor, a lot of creativity, a lot of uniqueness, and they were just executed perfectly. Well done. You are the cleanest as well. Well done. You may exit the room and enjoy your pizza.
I did you order that chicken?
As for everybody else, we're back to working alone. It is time for us to see you. I was going to give you a mystery ingredient, but I will give you the opportunity to cook whatever you'd like to save yourself. You will have 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Keep it light, keep it small, keep it simple. That is what I'm looking for. Light, small, and simple. 30 minutes. Your time starts now. Well done again.
But why did we? Yes.
You had a chance to save yourself by creating something small, simple, and light.
Yeah. I'll go.
Most of you definitely delivered. Some of you delivered but fell short in a few places, and there was a few dishes that had the exact same problem, which was again too much salt. The salt is just overpowering your flavors. It's a bit difficult to taste the food, to judge the food. Firstly, can I have Sofana, Adam, Nancy, Chef Lee? Well done. 4 of the best dishes. But there was one dish that really stood out for us that was just perfect in everything it presented itself. And that's Nancy. Well done. Well done. I am so happy to see you at the top. Adam, Chef Lee, it's amazing to keep seeing you guys here. So keep it up. Well done. Sofana, well done. I had to just give them recognition because I keep seeing these 2 faces. Gabrielle. David. Sarah. Dominic. Chifundo. Your dishes met the challenge, but there was just a few elements of those dishes that were a bit, that just didn't work very well. They were not well executed. And 3 of the dishes amongst you were the dishes that had a lot of salt. But there was others that had much more than you. So already as it is, if I'm saying yours was a lot, there was somebody who was a bit worse off than you. This group here, this is your second chance to do better in the next challenge. We will see you in the next round. Chimwemwe, Fiona, Martha, and Chimwemwe as well. Sorry, the 2 Chimwemes, yeah. These were the 4 bottom dishes. As you all know, it's getting harder as we go. Something that might sound like a simple challenge isn't so simple. We're starting to look deeper into all the fine details because everybody's dish now is amazing. Now we have to look further for the small mistakes. And we can't have those small mistakes anymore. There's certain elements that ruin the dish, and I think we've said it to a couple of you. We've said it recently as well. Ketchup. Let's just avoid it. Unless you are using it in a different way, you're mixing it up with something else, but avoid it. It's really messing up the judging of your dishes. Chiwewe, you're safe. Martha, I'm sorry, but this is the end of the road. Thank you very much. Fiona and Chwemwe. You guys have presented amazing dishes. We're seeing you grow in your flavors. You're trying to present new flavors, new dishes. But unfortunately, this challenge let you down. Chimwemwe,
It's not that carpet. It's so.
This is the end of the road.
Good.
Fiona, second chance.
And there's it. Was
Contestants, it's getting harder, it's getting emotional, you're all becoming friends. It's hard to compete against friends, but it is a competition and we are here to learn from each other and to grow. Don't think that even though it's a competition, look at it also as a learning experience. Everybody is bringing in their own elements. It's opening you up to new ingredients, to new cuisines. Take those with you as we go. Every day, you might be competing, but you're also learning. Wish you all good luck in the next challenge. And congratulations. Thank you. Hello contestants, welcome to another challenge. Before I get into it, let me introduce to you, as you see there's a new face over here. I will allow him to introduce himself.
Well, my name is Hussam Abdeen. I've interacted with some of you. I've attempted to have you bribe me, but I work in a factory in Morocco, my own country. I own the factory, but we manufacture nicotine pouches. I'm a big foodie. I love burgers. Who doesn't like burgers? And I'll be judging you today.
So you have three very different palettes for this challenge. This is a burger challenge. I'm using the word burger, but as you all know, it's never that simple. This is a competition. So, burger in your own words. Be creative. Taste your food as you go, please. Stay away from the salt. For this challenge, I will be a little nice and accept the few minutes added on as you requested. You will get 1 hour. I hope if you could have created some of those wonderful dishes in 30 minutes, I hope being given 1 hour means extraordinary. Good luck. Your time starts now.
So right now, I am seated next to our guest judge in our next challenge, in this very challenge that we're going to be seeing right now. And I'm going to let him explain and introduce himself, because I know he seems very excited to actually be here, as much as I am to see a guest judge in the show. How are you, sir?
I'm good. A bit hungry.
Oh, well, I really hope that's going to work, because your hunger and the challenge, perfect.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm 24 years old. I'll be turning 25 next month. But I'm from Morocco. My name is Hussam Abdeen, but Sam is easier for the English speakers.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll go with Sam.
Yeah, Sam is easier. And today I'll be a guest judge for the burger event.
Yeah.
And is there anything else you want to know about me?
Oh yeah. Are you excited about food? What draws you to food?
And actually, like everyone.
Like,
I enjoy eating yours.
oh, amazing. Amazing. And what are you looking for in the contestants today? What are you looking for in their burgers, to be specific?
Well, I think most of them will make beef burgers, which I think is not really smart. I hope someone tries to make a chicken schnitzel.
Mm.
Yeah, use some chicken inside and do it properly. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. I can't wait to see you inside.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys, that was our chat with our guest judge, Sam. We can call you Sam, right? Our guest judge, Sam. Let's see how the challenge is going to take off from here on.
Well, when I saw the steak, I thought it was a disaster, but it's actually not so bad.
Thank you very much.
And given a 7 because of his creativity.
Yeah.
His creativity was at another level. He created, the president, he did it. But the thing is with that burger, the problem was that there was no spice, there was no oomph. It was bland.
Yeah, the noodles also expected to be a bit of spice or something.
Yeah.
Your score?
7.5. 7.5.
I'm sorry, it's a 5.
Contestants, well done. I think before I proceed, let's have a few words from our guest judge.
about today's challenge. I think you surprised him, you shocked him, you impressed him. Yeah, let him say the rest.
First and foremost, I apologize for some of the scores I've given. There's always worse that was coming. But it was interesting. A lot of the burgers I observed, I would not have thought were burgers anywhere else, unless I was told they were burgers. But yeah, it was interesting. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, let's get down to it. Lee, Dominic, Adam, Jamila, and Chimwemwe. Here we are again for some of you. For some new faces, welcome to the top 5. But there was one particular burger that really stood out for the judges. It had everything going for it. All the flavors, it was moist. The sauce just worked perfectly with the burger. They were all amazing, but one won by literally 0.5. And that was Adam. So well done. It seemed your flavors worked for these different palates. We will see you 5 in the next round.
Is there anyone else sitting in it?
No, not
Oh, only 2. Only 2, okay.
Kamini, Musib, Fiona, Augustine. Bottom 4 burgers. Sad to see a few new faces here that have moved from the top. But it is a competition. One of you will be leaving us today. Augustine? As much as the flavors didn't come together very well, you were saved by your creativity. We will see you in the next round. Fiona? It seems we will no longer have a winner named Fiona. This is the end of the road. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Contestants, the family is getting smaller and smaller. Prepare yourself. We will see you in the next challenge. Thank you.
I'm sorry for being...
That's it for this challenge. Thank you, contestants. Thank you, judges. And thank you to our sponsors. We'll see you in the next